Blue Christmas without you. I've been humming Blue Christmas. Don't ask why. I don't know why I do the things I do. But now Scott Watson from up the river, he, I got the wrong mic on. Hold on. Thank God I checked. That's It's not gay at all. No, it's our version of the word. Relax. But I got everyone humming Blue Christmas. Blue Christmas is a great song. Yeah,
during Christmas time.
It's almost.
How's it go?
I'm not singing.
You're not singing Blue Christmas? A blue Christmas.
You want to do it?
Without you. We're going to do Christmas in July at the beach. I can't wait.
Papa Mau Mau.
We put the Christmas tree right on the sand, and
everybody gets to wear red and green lace.
Yeah, and then we get to play Christmas songs all day long as we're fishing,
as you should,
and playing beach volleyball.
You do the Bublé? Do you do Bublé, or do you go original?
No, man.
Yanni.
I just do Bublé as long as I can watch.
Wait, you like Michael?
No, I don't.
Oh, good. because he has a speech impediment.
Oh, that's why he sings all the time.
Well, he can't say strings.
What? Strings?
Yeah.
String.
What song does he say?
That's a list.
He says strings.
He just calls it rope all the time.
What's the name of that Crooner song with strings? I got my on a string. I got the world on a string.
Don't listen to easy listening.
Oh my God.
The voice of an angel. Those teeth are in the way, man.
But any song, he could have picked any song from the Crooners, and he picks the one where I got the world on a
rope, I tell you.
A string. I turned people on to that over the years. Yes. What's up, Matt? How are you? We are live at. No, it's not Gebhards, Mike Bergen Jr.
Son of a bitch.
Matt doesn't like us saying Gebhards.
I don't mind it. Just once in a while, give the name some credit.
Well, people can't find the Gebhards on the internet. So
listen, ladies and gentlemen,
it's Gebhards. It's Gebhards. It's Gebhards.
And we've determined that if you switch the B and the H, it's gay bars.
Yeah, gay bars. They're actually using that online. Yeah,
really?
That's great. Hey, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world! What a life! I'm in love! I've got a song that I sing. I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me!
Why are you singing like Ethel Merman?
No, I think the real news here is I have ringworm now, thanks to you.
Oh, yeah.
I got the world on a ringworm.
The chorus is the best. I'll do it one more time.
Thank God.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world. What a life. I'm in love.
Oh, my God, Ron.
I've had better.
Thank you. But it was a throwaway line that Michael
That's all, folks.
has a speech impediment and it affects his ST words. He says swings. Look it up. And you'll never unhear it, by the way. Yes, Ron.
He also has Bublé. He has Bublé sparkling water. You know that?
But thanks for ruining Bublé for me.
Oh, you're welcome. Wait, when it comes to crooners, there's so many other guys you should be listening to before Michael Bublé. Do Sinatra.
That was the original throwaway joke with Bublé in general.
All right.
Now the mole's going to come in and sing Sinatra.
There you go. Let's say hi to Big Woody Johnson. Hi, Big Woody Johnson. Hi, JMR369. There it is. Gebhards coming in. We got the Tommy
Festa.
One of ours. Hi, boys. Cheers, fellas. Cheers to everybody. Yes. Opie, what's up, my man? What's up, Squirrel Master? Oh, my God. You guys are babbling in the chat. I like seeing that. So Matt's fixing his own AC unit here at Gebhards, right? Mm-hmm. You think it's gonna?
Oh yeah,
it's gonna hold
This time it'll definitely maybe.
My father-in-law's an HVAC guy. He could come up here.
Your father-in-law?
Yeah.
We just bring him up from Philly and.
As long as you have a Miller Lite.
I just jam something up in there.
As long as you have a Miller Lite.
I'll get him some Miller Lite.
My father-in-law, I bring him to this lovely craft beer joint. Matt realized it was my father-in-law, so he's getting the good beers from the basement, the good Belgian ales. And my father-in-law, he's from Philly. He's a blue
I
collar
didn't know
guy.
this was a gay bar.
And he's nice and polite. He's not gonna say anything stupid. So he goes through the whole thing, and Matt's like fucking doing pours, and we're trying some really tasty shit.
Meanwhile, Opie's like, know your audience, man.
Yeah. and then my father-in-law goes, by the way, you have a Miller Lite? He's a Miller Lite guy.
Now your finest can.
All the
I
way.
said, hey man, pretty close. I'll give you the Miller Heavy.
Speaking of which, we're drinking. This tastes like a grandpa beer.
Yeah.
What is this?
This
thing is
light.
What
Oh
is it?
shit, we're on a light train now. Grim
Light?
Yeah, from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but you know what? We drink the heavy stuff in the winter.
Yeah.
It's 85 degrees in New York City. This is a perfect beer for today.
Yeah.
But it feels like 86.
It might be 87. It might be 88.
So it's about how you feel,
I feel.
not what the thermometer says.
I feel. I feel sad.
That was last time.
I
That was
feel
last
sad.
week.
Monday.
I felt so bad for you.
sad. No, I was just really, really tired. That the end of the school year was crazy.
I know, and we had to hear it, man.
Absolutely crazy. Drama with kids, pizza day.
Your drama with pizza?
I've never drama with pizza. No.
Oh.
No. Anyone that rates pizza on the internet is good because there's no bad pizza.
Yes, like the ass hat.
There's only better pizza. I mean, it's like what 9 is this? 9.4, 9.5, 9. It's pizza.
A guy from Boston to rate pizza.
Portnoy. David
Portnoy.
Portnoy makes insane money, and he makes insane money
Eating
off his
pizza.
pizza reviews. And I sit there like, why does this video have millions of views? Pizza's pizza.
Doing the flop test.
I mean, there's a couple joints that are a little better, but
Yeah, unlike what was
Umberto's is
it? How about
good.
Two Boots? They drop their pizza in the sand right before they serve it to you.
Really?
I mean, it just tastes gritty.
Oh,
It's like a semolina pizza only.
dude, we live in New York, so I had to believe you. I'm like, oh, is that the new
They just
trend?
put sand on it.
Yeah, we
they
just
sprinkle.
We just dropped the
They
pizza.
do that. There's Salt Bay. It's Beach Bay,
And
baby.
this asshole with the elbow.
Pizza Bay.
You know what?
What-
Dumb people love that shit.
Yeah, dumb people love dumb
And there's
shit.
a lot of dumb people.
Yeah,
So
well,
let's do
obviously.
dumb shit. Let's do dumber shit.
I bet you we could get our numbers off if we do dumb shit.
Let's think of something dumb.
I bet you if you start a trend where you're having pizza here at Gebhards, and you said it's a new trend where we
Fall down.
we throw the pizza cheese side down
Yep.
into the sand,
Dumb.
and
Perfect.
you'll make a bloody fortune.
All right.
That's the sad
I'll
part.
sell out for that.
It's sad. Pineapple on
I'll be rich.
pizza should be against the law. Where are you at?
Which one?
Pineapple
no.
on pizza.
Pineapple.
I love
it. I think it's great.
Is that enough
It's
steak
great.
day?
It's actually a Canadian invention. If you didn't know
That's enough
that.
steak day.
Pineapple was put on pizza first in Canada, but pineapple and ham work so perfectly well together, especially if the pineapple's been grilled.
Yes.
Right? So don't look at it as a fruit. Tomatoes a fruit, but it's all over the damn
Well,
pie.
there's you know what? We were all shocked when we all learned that tomatoes are fruit. Look up what other vegetables are actually fruit.
That's right.
There's
That's right.
a ton of them.
And what berries aren't berries?
Right. It doesn't end with tomatoes.
No, it doesn't.
There's the Bill House. Hi, Billy.
Hey, Milder Dash. Say hi.
No.
Can you say hello?
No.
Can
What are you, Brian
no?
Wilson? Brian Wilson.
What are you dead?
No, I
What
don't
are
mean
you?
like
What are
that.
you
No, I
dead?
don't mean like that.
Hey, how's it
No,
being
no,
dead?
Let me explain.
You haven't been alive that long.
Let me explain. Something that a lot of people don't know. Brian Wilson was petrified of microphones for a bunch of years. So when Millie wasn't talking on mic, I was like, what are you, Brian Wilson? Meaning, are you scared
That's
of
not how we took it.
microphone?
That's not how she
I
took
know,
it.
I get it.
That's not how she took it. She's upset now. The only thing saving the day is this candy that you are not going to take from her.
Can I
I
have
will
that?
defend it with my life. This man, Opie likes to take candy from children.
Taking candy from the beach.
How is it? What's it taste like?
Orange.
Orange.
What is it?
Orange.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah?
That's very good then.
Hey, who's your favorite band? Okay, she was saying Primus.
She was saying Primus there. What's her favorite song again?
Lacquerhead.
Lacquer. This.
Today she was looking at the album cover and she goes, "Daddy,
Yeah.
I want to paint that.
Oh,
It scares me."
nice.
Oh, wrecked you.
Yeah.
I wrecked your little
But
brain.
this-
Definitely Daddy's girl.
But this cute little thing, her favorite band is Primus, and her favorite song is Like Her.
Well, she's starting to get into John the Fisherman now and that.
What about Frozen? What about
You like
Moana?
Frozen?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like Moana?
Yes.
What about
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch?
Who's in Frozen?
Elsa.
Elsa. Yeah. What does she do? She freezes our strawberries.
What does she do? She ruins everyone's life.
She sounds like a duck.
Go
Ugh.
like,
Like a typical woman.
right. Just go
But-
live at the top of the mountain. And leave
Can't
us
you get
alone.
back into Spider-Man again? Instead of-
We're better off without you, Elsa. Go.
You know who the
Go.
model for Elsa was?
Go.
A porn star.
What?
Elsa's modeled after a porn star.
Can you explain that a little bit better? I don't think Millie understood. What you-
Elsa is earmuffs, Mill.
That's why I
Earmuffs.
was trying to wait.
But then again, if her favorite
Primus, no porn. Okay,
Yeah.
we draw the line.
if her favorite band is Primus, then maybe the earmuff thing isn't going to work at this point, right?
What do you think? Good.
How old are you now, Mill?
3.
3.
Yes.
She asked me the other day. She said, "Daddy, I'm 3. Are you 9?"
I
All
got
right, I get you got the concept. Just gotta go a little further.
I got away with that for a few years.
You were 9?
I was 9 for a
Oh.
while. I get it. I was 9.
Lie to your children.
Everyone's saying which porn star.
Okay, we
Which
can
porn
figure this
star?
out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're trying to figure it out.
Just
But-
try to remember all of them.
Huh?
Elsa Jean.
Elsa
All right.
Jean?
Yeah.
But don't show us. Don't show us.
No.
Okay.
Elsa Jean.
But you can screenshot and send me the picture.
There's no way Disney would have done this. There's no way.
What do you mean?
Shocking.
It's
What
just,
do they do with kids?
it's just the internet finding garbage to talk about.
Uh-huh.
You think Disney modeled Elsa from Frozen after an actual porn star? There's no way.
I mean, does she do like freezer porn? You know, cold box stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Hey, you want to go see Mama?
you want to see Mama?
You want to go see Mama? You want to stay here?
Stay here.
Okay,
Oh,
just
she
sit
wants
down
to stay
there.
here. All right, then
All right.
sit.
All right.
Sit.
All right. We'll just keep it like a light R from here.
Yeah, we gotta do a light R show now.
Hear that?
Hide
Hear that in the corner?
hide half the crap you guys brought here.
There's a child
Um,
here, Ron.
But the big news is Brian Wilson died. Oh my God!
Did you know that Brian Wilson from the
Beach
the
Boys?
heebie-jeebies?
Ronnie, come on in. Ronnie knows Beach
Uh-oh.
Boys stuff.
Here we go. He's gonna put his armpits on my
That's
daughter.
boy. Yeah.
Does he smell?
I know him.
Well, the problem is he doesn't shave them frequently enough, and I end up getting a burn on the side of my
You
head.
shave your pits every
I don't
once
shave
in a
them. He
while.
does. He tries.
I shave mine down.
Why do you do this
I
stuff?
shave. I
You're
shave.
foolish.
I do a summer shave down.
Yeah,
bro. I do a
is that
summer
what you
shave
considered
down.
your manual labor?
No.
There's a little trim job on your pits.
Did I ever tell you what happens?
I don't want to know.
All right, so I move out to the beach house, right? Summer's here, and the time is right for dancing in the streets. And I'll
Don't feed him.
once a year,
Don't feed
once a
him.
year, I go up to my
No,
wife
no.
and I go,
Smell this.
"Today's the day," and I hand her the razor because I can't get my back.
Wait, so you do the back pits front?
I shave my back for the summer, my
Well, your
chest
wife
for the
does, yeah.
summer. No, well, I shave everything else, but I can't get to the back.
So
And then she's shaving the back on the top deck of my beach house,
is she also texting while she's doing it?
and the hair just goes flying into the neighbor's area. And then you see
don't worry, it's from my back, not my.
And then you see the birds flying back with my back
Coughing.
hair. Well, with my back hair for their nest.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is all
It's like
true.
you're
This is
helping.
all
You're helping
true.
baby birds.
This is all
Oh.
true because we have a lot of birds in our area. Next thing you
Here's-
know, you'll see them with a beak full of my back hair
Of
for the
fluff,
nest.
yeah,
of
of like
fluff.
blondie fluff,
Yeah.
gray.
Gray blonde, gray blonde,
Yeah, you call it blonde if you want. But
gray blonde.
the question I have for you though is, I have had a chest tattoo, which we had to shave, obviously.
Right.
The pain was it growing back. Coming back was worse than the tattoo itself.
The hair?
For weeks. It's just growing back and poking.
Oh no,
thank you.
I don't get the coarse hair. That's the problem.
Oh,
No, that's the problem.
that's right.
It's a little-
Scandinavian.
It's a little on the soft side. So
Oh, you lucky duck. Yeah,
but-
then shave it, man. Shave
but-
it. Shave your legs too.
I think like possibly tomorrow is
Is the day?
the day where I
Well, now that we talked about
I
it,
hand the razor to my wife and I go, today's
the day.
And then know what I do?
Uh-huh.
The whole time
You
I'm
just-
like, I'm sorry.
After that,
The whole time I'm like,
with the whole time she's shaving you.
yeah, because I'm embarrassed.
That's fine.
I'm embarrassed.
Apple.
What's up, Ronnie?
Hey, Ron.
Maybe we should
stop
turn
screaming.
this.
Stop screaming.
We should turn
Stop.
it this way a little bit.
Apple.
Stop to get Ron on the street.
Stop screaming. Stop screaming.
Who's screaming?
You.
Her?
You were screaming.
Millie.
People were like out there going, "You're overmodulating." I'm like, "Well, I was
Really?
trying to sing."
Well, I'm trying to speak loud because the last time we did a show, there was an issue with my. We figured it out. By the
That was
way.
on your
There's
phone.
an issue with your body.
No, they're like. So now they're saying with my new phone, don't use earbuds and don't use the Bluetooth.
I mean, no one cares.
So, anyways,
Literally, no one cares.
And
Well, it's
Dad,
not don't use. You
zero
can't
to
use because your
nobody.
new phone's like a T9 text phone from the late 90s.
so earlier Millie offered me some lollipop. I think I'm going to take you up on your offer now, Millie.
It's the rescinded.
Don't you put.
No.
Don't creep out the kid.
So,
Brian Wilson died.
Brian Wilson. First of all, my first question to you is: has he been on your show? Do you remember?
I met him
You did. Where?
at Sirius XM.
Oh, okay.
Was
Briefly,
he so nice to you?
Was he out?
He
And
had-
nobody else?
he had a faraway stare.
Yeah.
So when was this?
I don't
Though?
remember if he was on the show or
That's
not.
methadone.
So when was this? Though?
I had Mike Love on.
Oh,
And he talked about Charlie Manson.
Which glove?
Oh, okay.
I'd close on it.
So this is what. So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I mean, if you're a Beatles fan, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
Well, if
Band-
you're a Beatles fan and you like that album, you got to thank Brian Wilson.
Right, right.
That's what you're getting at. But
No.
but knowing you, it's going to take 20 minutes for you to get to that
No,
point.
And
Long thank you to the freaking Beatles.
So Sgt. Pepper's is considered one of the greatest concept albums ever. The only reason Sgt. Pepper even exists is because the greatest concept album ever invented was Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds.
Sounds.
Pet Sounds literally blew away Paul McCartney and John Lennon. John Lennon got blown away later, but that's a different story. But they
They got so blown away, they're like, screw that. And they went back in the studio and like, we need our own Pet Sounds album. And they came up
When
with
the
Sgt.
Beatles-
Pepper's Lonely
when-
Hearts Club Band.
when the Beatles heard Pet Sounds, they're like, we're not worthy. It was so experimental.
Do you know that Pet Sounds was pretty much done by Brian Wilson too? The rest
It was
of
pretty much all.
he
Brian
stayed
Wilson.
he stayed home. He stopped touring with the band. He did Pet Sounds while they were on tour, drinking and having the time of their lives.
So
just sitting there meowing.
I know they throw this term around, but is he considered like a musical genius?
Yes!
Yeah. So what was,
Oh,
was he like schizophrenic? Like, was he like such a genius that he like was one of those people that like was schizophrenic and out there like Kanye?
No,
Drugs.
he was fucked up because his father beat the shit out of him to the point
Don't blame
he
Dad.
couldn't hear out of one ear for most of his life.
He had another one.
Just like with Beatles.
Yeah, but a lot of people got the shit beat out by their father. They didn't, turn crazy.
You know, that's not a bad point.
You know what I mean?
I got screamed at every day of my
There you
life
go.
growing up, and I didn't come up with Pet
Yeah,
Sounds.
7, 8, 9.
I came up with Wow, Whip 'em Out
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable. Go see Mama. Mama's got candy for you.
All right, hold on. Let's get the Millhouse out here.
Go, High Life.
She's like, why? I want to hang out with these guys.
Here.
All right, you can come back, Millie, in a little bit. All right, give her candy.
Yeah, get it away from Opie.
What else is going on?
We're in the middle of talking about.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean? What else is going
I know.
on? You
He's
came
a
over here.
fucking genius, the guy.
You came over here to talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
And
But
I said that I was yelled at my entire life growing up, and I didn't come up with Pet Sounds.
that's right.
So
No,
what else is going on?
are they
my God.
are they originally from California, like Southern California?
Probably.
No, they're
right?
from Columbus,
No,
Ohio.
I don't know. That doesn't mean anything.
They
I
do a
don't
lot
know.
of surfing in Columbus.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't
That's
have
all
to
you know
surf
about
to play
Brian
guitar
Wilson?
Like,
What I know about Brian Wilson is the Beatles. What do you know about him?
Well, the song "Good Vibrations." A lot of people say it's the greatest pop song ever.
and it's about
Ever made?
It's about a sex toy.
Is it really?
No. Yeah, no.
I don't know.
They weren't electric.
What did the banana?
Yeah.
What did the banana say to the vibrator?
Please tell me.
The finger.
Why are you shaking? She's gonna eat me.
That laugh
I
is
don't
like.
get it.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
What do you mean you
don't
Sympathy.
get it? Dad jokes. Fuck you.
I don't.
All right, so "Good Vibrations," some consider is the greatest pop song ever made. Guess how many hours of tape they had for that one song in the studio?
17. I said yes.
90 hours for one fucking song.
I was closest without going over.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It
Price is Right.
rock back in the 60s.
Do you know the lyrics?
Yeah, good,
Don't sing, Ronnie.
good
Vibration. I don't,
Sex toy.
I don't know.
Wait, you came over here because you're like, I have a lot on Brian Wilson. That's all you have on Brian Wilson?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Do you know he was scared of microphones?
Them and the Carpenters.
I didn't know that.
Do you know they brought Santa into his, I think it was his bedroom. So when he was playing on the piano, he had his Tootsies in the sand.
He was extremely
Like
eccentric.
Jimmy Buffett?
Did Buffett do that?
I imagine.
Oh. And then he had some psychologist take over his life and shut out his entire family for years.
Uh-huh. Control his drug intake.
Go on.
Do you know any of this?
You don't know shit about him.
How are you helping?
I know this is what I know about.
One thing.
This is what I know about Brian Wilson. He passed away today, and no, I'm telling you, it's he had such an influence on John Lennon and Paul McCartney that
That's all you had. That's all
That-
you had.
Is that why Lennon beat his
that's
kids?
a lot.
He
That's
didn't,
a
he didn't
lot.
have influence on his own kids. They had one stupid song.
Who?
Exactly.
Ah,
You don't even know
that's
where
well played.
the
Yeah,
Wilson
kid.
the Wilson
Wilson Pickett.
Wilson Phillips.
Phillips.
Was that the name of the band, Wilson Phillips?
Wait, that was the daughter?
You know, hold on
Yeah,
one more day, or hold on one more
Yeah, that one or two
time.
that was the daughter.
Yes.
I don't know.
The fat one.
I don't know. I really don't
How
know.
fat?
I don't know much about Brian Wilson.
He was all excited talking about Brian Wilson. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, I got a lot on Brian Wilson."
I remember
Sure.
that part.
If you ever seen
Do you have
any,
anything on Brian Wilson in the Beach Boys?
I mean, I had much more than he did.
By the way, I
I had
think
one thing.
I think Pet Sounds is way overrated.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I didn't get it. I didn't get it as a concept album. I didn't get it at all.
I don't know.
Oh my God, he knows nothing. He literally knows.
Who else died? You talking about another open casket
He
coming up?
literally knows nothing about it.
I got so much stuff on him.
I just know
I got papers on him.
Paul McCartney
Oh,
and
crap.
John
He
Lennon.
did this part already.
I know, but that's all I know.
You just keep saying the same thing you know.
Yeah.
That's cool. You
I
can
can
make a
tell,
list
I
of
mean,
that.
if you want to talk about what else is going on today.
Yeah, what else is going on
What's
in the
going on,
world?
Ron?
So tonight is the Kennedy Center honors.
Juanes.
You know, because Trump essentially
Got rid of it.
got rid-
Knocks your head off.
So now, in honor of the new revamped Kennedy Center honors,
Juanes.
Trump is treating himself to his favorite musical. By the way, does anyone know what his favorite musical is?
Ooh, this
They're
is good.
playing.
Wait,
so
here's
here
a
you
good
go.
trivia
All right.
Well,
question.
this is kind of interesting.
What are you
What
gonna
would
guess?
Donald Trump's? Hold on. So Donald Trump's favorite musical is
His music taste.
no. So
Remember
his
the time he was on stage for over an hour just dancing to
YMCA.
song after song.
Yeah, but
And
YMCA. But he doesn't understand. That's
You know what
that's a song
Donald
about
Trump's
I
favorite
don't, I don't know
musical?
enough
that's a
musicals
song
to like.
about gay men
start
hooking
guessing.
up. YMCA.
MCA.
It's about gay men hooking up at the
So
YMCA.
is
Figure
that bad,
that
or
out.
is it is it
I
bad
mean,
that
if that's
Trump
your
likes
thing.
gay men?
It's a very catchy song, though.
Yeah, with those like arm gestures.
Yeah.
So hold on. So Trump has sort of whitewashed all the culture out of the Kennedy Center tonight in honor of Trump, because this is what he wants. His favorite musical that is on Broadway.
Right now, is it on
Is-
Broadway?
It's
You
one of the
interrupted, it's gonna
longest.
be
It's
another
one of the
30
longest
minutes.
running.
Cats.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, it's cats.
gross. Oh.
So
Oh.
no, but here's the thing: because 10 of the cast members are called out for tonight's performance because they
Oh, that's
don't
right,
want to
that's right.
perform because they don't
I
want to
remember hearing about
perform.
that.
Cats.
No, it's Les Mis. Trump's favorite
Oh,
musical
Les
is Les
Mis.
Miserables.
Oh, he thought it was Les Mis. That's why he's into it.
But- yeah. By the way, it translated to The Miserable, so maybe. But so Trump's favorite musical is Trump's favorite musical is Les Miserables,
Miserable lesbians. Let's go to the show.
and
Ask me my favorite musical.
well, hold on, let me finish.
I'll do that. What's your favorite musical?
None of them.
Ah, that's
It's been
funny.
on Broadway forever.
Piss down.
By the way,
We were talking about this recently. I've been dragged. I've been dragged to musicals over the years. Now,
have you ever seen Les Mis?
I don't know. Maybe
You would know.
Doesn't matter.
How would I know?
Because you would. I cried.
You know what?
Les
But
Mis had-
just crying?
I cried. You cry at Les Mis.
All over the place. Scott Watson was crying
Hugh
his truck
Jackman
earlier.
starred in the movie.
Who cares?
You never saw the movie with Hugh Jackman?
I saw
Wolverine.
one really good Broadway show, and it was Pee-wee's Playhouse.
There you go.
And that's it.
Hey!
That's it.
There you go.
All right? That's great.
Did he have
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Did he have a bike on stage?
Yeah, baby.
The red bike?
The red bike, the one that's
Did
in
he
the
have Large
basement,
Marge?
is the basement of the Alamo.
Do you know
Did he
Pee-wee's?
have, did he have Large Marge?
Large Marge wasn't. No, he did Pee-wee's Playhouse, not Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It was
Oh.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
All right,
Live.
but you sneak Large Marge in
Yeah,
there.
well,
if
you got
a Broadway
Cherry,
show.
and you've got what's his name, Jambi.
Cowboy
I'm
Curtis.
gonna ho.
Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy
Who's
Curtis.
Mailman?
You know Pee-wee's real
It
Playhouse.
wasn't, never mind.
No, the mailman from the original.
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman was, yeah.
Phil Hartman was
That's
part of
no.
Pee Wee's Play. Yes,
He
it was.
a sailor.
All right, listen to me.
He
Listen
might
to
play
me.
a couple.
The reason why I don't have a favorite musical, I've been dragged to them over the years.
Suck.
My wife never dragged me to a musical,
Wow.
but others in the past did. And the whole time I'm
That's
sitting
why they're
there
in the
with
past,
the
you see.
playbill, counting how many goddamn songs are left. You start counting the
You
songs.
can leave early
How
too.
many
I have.
intermission?
I have.
I did.
The one musical I thought was horrible was Phantom of the Opera.
Every one of them.
I saw that.
Did you? What'd you think? I thought it sucked.
That was the one where I said,
Really, I didn't like it.
I said this recently too, but you weren't here. I swear to God, I couldn't take it anymore.
I thought it sucked.
I literally
Sucked.
I literally stood up and
I
said,
thought it was
I
horrible.
literally stood up. This is the
Yeah.
truth. I used to act up way more than I do now. And I said, this is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I did.
I
I
did.
did. And everyone around me, I think, I try to remember who was.
We were thinking the same thing, but we're two adults.
It was my ex, and I think she brought her stupid friends, and I couldn't take it anymore. I made a scene. I stood up and said, "This is bullshit,"
Yeah.
and then I said, "I'll see you later." And
I
I
thought
left.
it was the most ridiculous plot.
That one I did leave at intermission.
At intermission?
Oh,
You
yeah,
that
I
at
did.
intermission?
I did.
Yeah,
There's no spotlight on you then.
it's
Everybody's
all,
saying
dude.
the
It's
same
all,
thing.
it's all fucking bells and whistles. It's all mirrors. It's flames. There's no storyline. It's bullshit.
You know why it
Right.
sucks?
Like your jokes.
I'll tell you why it sucks. By the end of the musical, your fucking neck hurts. You're looking up the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to look up the whole time.
The architecture.
I spend too much money on these seats. Now even my neck hurts. I don't remember one Broadway show I really liked. I'm trying to remember. They're all so forgettable.
Actually,
Well, it's not for us.
Jesus Christ Superstar wasn't bad.
It's for Midwest fat
The
ladies.
fucking music.
And Ron.
Ron.
And Ron.
By the way, I saw
Ron
Cats.
Kelly on-
I saw Cats. Sucked. Horrible.
Why did you see it then?
Because yeah, like you, I got dragged.
Hey!
I'd rather see dogs.
I don't
Wait, you
Your
like
fern
Jesus?
told you to go?
You like Jesus Christ Superstar?
Why not?
Well, it starred that Jew, Jesus. So hold on. So get this. So Trump's favorite music was Les Mis. 10 of the
Ron, can I give you a tip? If I keep pulling the mic away from you, it means you're too fucking loud. It doesn't
Oh.
mean keep moving closer to me.
I thought you want me to be close to you.
No, I don't want to see the
I'm
mold.
just
Trying
used
to
to
trick
yelling
me
because
close
the
to
other
you, aren't you?
Because I'm from Boston.
Look.
so 10 of the cast members called out sick tonight.
You know
And
that.
then Trump, no one's ever done it before. He decided to turn it into a fundraiser. So it's up to $2 million a ticket
Ooh,
for tonight's
let's
fucking
go.
performance. And none of the
Trump is exhausting.
yeah.
He's
$2 million.
exhausting.
He turned it into a fundraiser. And that-
Everybody have a good time.
Oh, he's
so it's $2
exhausting.
million.
Doesn't mean I love him or anything.
Everybody
He's
gets a
just
salad. You
exhausting.
can
Yeah.
choose between the salmon or the chicken.
and so
Who's more exhausted?
so this is
Trump or Ron?
yeah. So they're showing you the effect Trump has had on the Kennedy Center ticket sales. So this time last year, the ticket sales were 1.28
They're gonna
million.
say like sales are up and attendance
The
is down.
sales, the sales now are like 176,000
But
compared
if the
to this
tickets are
time
2
last year.
million,
No, for the fundraiser.
All right. Well, it's wonderful, Ron.
Yeah,
We're talking about musicals. Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we got there.
Good God.
By the way,
least-
my
at
favorite.
least.
Okay, so if you really, my favorite musical.
No, what
My
is-
favorite. Have you ever seen Fiddler on the Roof?
Oh my God!
Damn it! That's
Stop leaning on your Jewish heritage.
Oh my God! I wish I was a rich man. Yo, all day long. I pity.
No, do it on the sidewalk. Let me get the
No,
camera.
no.
I got a hat for you if you want to get some change.
Yeah, do it on the sidewalk.
Do it on the roof of a building.
With my
We're gonna get
with my whoopee
demonetized
cushion?
from all of that.
There you go. You
No,
don't need a whoopee
go
cushion.
out there and do
All right,
it.
Go out there and do
with
it.
my whoopee cushion.
Sit
No.
Indian style. Can you say Indian style?
Go.
Crisscross applesauce.
What a great way to get rid of him.
You can do this. You can do this.
You can do this.
I think he's got it. You got to sit in the dirt by the tree, though.
Across the street.
If you block the sidewalk.
All right, here comes Ron. Ron,
That's Ron. Oh, no, that's not Ron.
Ron, right over here. We got the street cam on. No, move
We gotta
further
go,
out. Further out. Watch out for
Over
the
by where
kid.
that tailpipe's.
Watch out for the
idling.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breathe. Put your mouth on that
Put your mouth on the
tailpipe.
Suck it off. Again. Like you used to suck
This
it off
is
your rent.
this is Ron Berman, Ron the waiter, Ron the Broadway star, doing a little Fiddler on the Roof for everybody.
Shut
Sunrise,
the door.
sunset,
Hopefully somebody knocks him out.
sunrise, sunset. I wish I was a rich man. Yiddy, yiddy, yiddy,
Hit by-
yiddy, yop. All day long I bitty, bitty, bop.
You got any tomatoes?
The papa. Do I know any more? Do I know any more songs?
What's that?
Oh my God! It's
What do
his
you want me to
favorite
put in there?
musical. He knows.
Don't.
He knows 15
No,
seconds
I'm
of
not
one
doing that.
fucking song.
I wish I was a rich man. Sunrise.
This one's a little bit
All right,
colder.
Ron, that's,
This one's a little
That was amazing, Ron. You're the gift that keeps on giving. It was just amazing. Fiddler on the
You guys
Roof.
let me through the door.
Coming
No, not opening the door again.
Diddler on the Roof.
It's come with baby oil.
All right. Thank you, Ron.
Oh, can you pick up the garbage?
Why does he? He goes, I got so much on the Beach Boys and Brian Wilson. So we bring him over, because it's big news. Brian Wilson
Screw us
died.
for believing him.
Yeah.
Oh, geez,
And then he
geez.
starts talking about his favorite musical and doesn't know anything about it.
Well, it's hard to have a favorite musical.
100%.
It's hard to like any of them,
5-foot rule.
even from
I know. First of all, the reason I like Fiddler on the Roof because that's kind of where my family came from. They came
The
from
roof?
this. They came from a little village in Russia,
She was
God.
staying there.
and then we had to escape because of the pogroms.
See ya.
That's why I'm here.
So are you
Probably gonna have to escape again. I mean,
are
it
you
doesn't
for
look good.
Ukraine or Russia? Who do you
I
got?
just want
Who do you
peace.
got?
No. I'm not taking sides. I just want peace.
You got to take sides.
Well,
That's what we do in this
my
world.
father's side of the family is Russian.
So you're taking the Russian side?
No.
I like
The
Putin.
Russia side?
No.
You like Putin?
Mother Russia.
Oh, that's where the mole came from.
Mother Russia.
Mole.
The Russian broads
Yeah.
have moles like Ron.
Russian women are either like stunningly beautiful or they're the babushkas. You know what I
Well,
mean?
they all become babushkas.
Helga.
They
all the
do,
beauty,
they
all the
do.
beauty.
I feel like Russian women, like they're super hot from like the age of like 18. I'd say younger. but
Watch
you
it, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
like they're super hot from like
Oh, you're
18.
spitting on me.
You gotta wear a shield from now on.
From like 18 to 27, and then at like
Put-
around
put the
28,
on. Yeah.
they get the moles. Yeah, at 28 they get fat. What do you think? What do you think about that, man?
Where do the moles come from?
Yep.
A lot of
This?
radiation? No, not your mole.
Yeah, they're out in the sun all day. And the
Yeah. Why does that part of the world have a lot of moles?
If you notice that part of the world, the same moles on their face is the same moles on the potatoes. It looks the same. You understand? They got fucking potato moles.
understand.
Those fucking babushkas.
Right. Jesus.
Huh? Potato moles.
I'm so
By
glad we
the
got
way,
some potato
if you-
molds after all that.
if I text you to some list stuff. Go to your text.
Oh, you're now promoting the show.
Oh, you know what? We should have an update.
I hate this shit.
Why don't you take the stools
I
out?
hate
Pull
this
that out.
shit.
We should have
What?
an update.
He hates you.
Who
Not you, just your shit. I don't hate you.
That means me.
Your shit, stuff that comes out of your mouth.
I just want to share.
All right. People are requesting that you show your belly.
No!
No.
God, no!
Outside, street cam.
Street cam.
Street
No, I'm
cam.
not doing outside.
Come on,
You
you
can.
bro.
You just
No,
look.
you're not allowed.
We got to pick up that
can't
napkin
be
that you
topless
touched
outside.
last.
Super chat.
No, I'm not going. No,
You touched
no.
it last.
I didn't say you go
I'll rub his
topless.
belly
And
for
Just
20
the belly.
And secondly, they changed the law. Women are allowed to walk around top.
Men are not, though.
Super chat.
Not like this.
They'll stop you in your tracks.
No.
Tackle you. and
You
arrest
have
you.
man
get-
boobies, you can't do it.
You get 1 or 2 a year where
One or two big belly exposes.
no, 1 or 2 girls going topless in New York, and it stops you in your tracks.
Oh, God.
No, they do it once a year where they go topless. They go on the subway, they go in Times
Same thing
Square.
was just said by another
Yeah.
man.
Topless.
Ronnie, that's one of Ronnie's favorite days.
All right, Ron.
Check my air
So,
conditioner.
you know what? Just as a public service announcement, we should probably get an update on my zombie foot.
Why don't you sit down for a minute? I'll be right back. I got to check
Oh,
my air
okay,
conditioner.
thanks,
I got to
Ron.
go. I got to go.
Thanks. You just chased Matt off.
Plug into the electrical
You-
aspect.
You just chased Matt off. Keep the mic low. You're a loud talker. All right. So you want to
Yeah, you want to see an update?
update on
Should
the
we-
ringworm? All
Should we do an update?
right, sure. Should I get the other cam? Let me get the other camera. This is the ringworm is back. Hold on. Let me get the other camera set up for the
He needs
people.
another stool, but he's putting his
Let
foot
me
on his knee.
let me make sure this camera. Let me make sure this camera's working.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's working.
All
All right, Ron is taking his shoe off.
So first,
So what's the deal with the ringworm again?
no, but first of all,
Oh my God! What's wrong with your big
I'm
toe?
having a little issue with my toenail.
Little issue. It's gone.
I know it's an issue.
Look at that corn.
Can you see it? Show him.
It looks like Caillou. Your big toe looks like Caillou.
I'm having an issue with my toe.
And what's that?
Oh yeah,
What's that lump?
dude. I think that's called a corn. I don't know.
AIDS.
No, but old women get it. It's corns. What's it called?
I love corn.
I don't anymore.
Yeah. So this little piggy.
All right. What?
Yeah.
There's no. What do you mean you're having an issue? There's no nail on your big toe. Don't move.
You know, I'm one of those people. I do like to pick my toes, like at night.
Oh,
Like,
oh my God.
you know, like when I'm watching movies, I like to put my feet up and like just.
right.
So wait, you want to see? Should we
All
do
right,
an
so,
up?
well, explain. So the ringworm came back. Well, we call you ringworm Ronnie. You're trying to say it's eczema.
Eczema.
It's
eczema.
It's eczema.
It's fucking gross.
It's eczema. All right, this is the update. A week ago, it was brutal. Oh, you got Band-Aids on it.
Band-Aids on it.
Are you-
Would you like to do the honors
No,
of pulling the
I ain't
band-aid?
touching your Band-Aids. We're
I have,
not,
Not AIDS.
Antibacterial stuff. It's probably AIDS.
all right, it's pulling the Band-Aid off.
It's the salt.
Let me see.
Ah,
Dude.
Ah.
Don't move. Let them get a good shot of
and
this.
put everything back on. This is a restaurant.
Hold on, I'm gonna put some light on it.
Wait, oh my. Wait, let me.
Here, look. That's nice.
All right, there's the light.
Oh,
They're calling you a dirtbag.
look at that.
They're saying it's septic. Why is it oozing? Dude, for real, man. This isn't fun
put the Band-Aid
anymore.
back on.
This isn't fun anymore.
That's what eczema is. Eczema. That's the condition of eczema.
Don't-
It's oozy and blistery. That's eczema.
That's
what
not,
I have.
That's not eczema.
Opie, kiss it.
No, I'm not kissing it.
Kiss it.
That's not.
Don't
Come
Yeah,
over
bring
here.
it over here.
Bro, you think that's
What do
eczema?
you think that is?
What do you think that
That
is?
is.
Whoa.
What do you think that is?
Athlete's foot.
Nah.
That's
He's
not.
not an athlete.
I get.
Dude,
I get athlete's foot. And by the way, I showed my athlete's foot when you showed this a week ago. Guess what? My foot is completely normal again, and this
Nah, you
is
know what it
this
is?
is getting worse.
I got bit by like a werewolf, and like it's getting bigger.
It was more than a werewolf.
That was her name. No.
Do you have diabetes for real?
No.
Because your feet are a mess. It looks like you have diabetes feet.
Wow.
Look at that toe.
All right, what else could we? I got the camera out, so what else could we look at on you?
Well, I mean,
Here,
since
let's
we're
show them
here-
all. We've never showed.
No, but hold on. I mean,
No, do not. You took.
I can't do this anymore.
He took his sock off.
Put your socks back.
He took his sock off.
I mean,
it's like,
health department, you know.
Yeah.
well, since we're showing skin,
Oh no. Put your shoes back on.
That's my bar stool.
Yeah.
Can you put your sock on or your shoe on or something? Don't touch the bar stool with the thing,
Ron.
please.
Ron.
All right, now there's
you want to talk about diabetes?
Ron's belly.
Get yourself Sprite. Right now.
I need Ronnie. I love you.
Can you do the impression of a high school girl jumping over hurdles?
What?
All right, I guess you can't. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
I don't know that. What is it with your belly?
Yeah, you can do it with your belly. All right.
Put your shoes back on.
Yeah, put your shoes back on. Give Matt his seat back.
Here.
Matt checked out his Matt checked out his
My handiwork.
his handiwork. He's fixing his own stuff here
I
at
feel
the
like
bar.
a phony,
Why?
like a Jackson Pollock.
Oh,
He doesn't know
thank
how to
you. Hold
paint
on.
and Gets $1 million for the thing.
Hold on, let me get back to the other camera.
Squirted in the wrong
Mike
spot.
Bergen Jr. is the man
Come sit with me.
because he's got the thank you. He's got the hand sanitizer. He's got the hand.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
dude.
diseased.
Put that on your foot.
He doesn't have
He's
oozing
not dying.
fucking flesh.
He's not dying. Like
Dude,
it's
it's
flesh on my bar
it's not
parts.
eczema. It's not eczema.
Yeah.
Bug bite. It was a big ass mosquito.
When no one was
It was a
buying,
mosquito with
when no
AIDS.
one was buying that it wasn't eczema, then he said he got bit. Like he's just making up. Why do you have new
Your
shoes?
shoes
on?
are called because the other ones are dead. The other ones are like there's like an acid burn through the bottom of the shoe.
Slip-ons are like the greatest invention for fat people.
What is?
Slip-ons are the greatest invention for fat people.
Yeah, another excuse not to
Matt,
do
come
any
on in, buddy.
exercise.
I'm trying to get there. I just don't want to like.
No, it's
get-
all good. It's
I don't
all-
wanna
it's
touch
all-
your-
you
touch
don't
your
worry,
person.
it's good.
He didn't
I don't like
touch
your person.
anything. He didn't.
He did. I saw his bare foot on my bar stool.
You're good. You're good.
I mean, it's metal, but I'll
You're
still
not a
make it
fan of
burn.
germs, are you?
That kind of germ?
Yeah.
I don't mind the other ones. I mean, I've had strangers lick my mouth, and I don't mind
I like.
as much.
Yeah, I want a little more of that. I mean, I like it as far as a freak show goes, but that's about it. All right. What else is going on, Matty O?
The riots.
What else? The riots? There's no riots.
That's not going on. Is it? Oh, it is?
There's sort of riots.
Well, the Marines are there now. So it's great.
No, there was no reason for the Marines. There was no reason for the National Guard. Everyone knows that. Riots get way worse than that before you have to worry about that shit.
Well, we had
Said they were
some
overwhelmed. The chief of police said they were overwhelmed and they needed the National Guard and everybody. So I said,
overwhelmed by the amount of people that were there, or what they was
the
doing.
illegals and what they were doing, and everybody else.
Overwhelmed by the 100 people marching on 2 streets in downtown LA. What are you talking about?
See, I remember 1992. That was a damn riot.
92 was a damn riot. The Black Lives Matter. Those were crazy
Well, there was
riots.
shit going on in 2020 and 21 where everybody was boarding up their windows, right? Around this.
George Floyd. That was a riot. This is not a riot. It's embarrassing. And now they're trying to spin it. Well, it's not really much of a thing because we did call in the National Guard and the Marines. No, it was never really a crazy protest.
We need to sensationalize everything. So if that's it,
And then you got the news making it worse because then they show the one car. Well, there was more than one. I get it, but they show the worst of the damage, and then they run that on a goddamn loop like it's happening the entire time.
Well, they also had
The media has so much blame in this as well.
the reporter saying it's peaceful. The reporter saying it's peaceful, and they had the split screen, and they got cop cars on fire. The guy riding a motorcycle with the Mexican flag. You know,
sounds like Philly won the World Series again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That shit happened down in Philly.
This is a party. That's not a riot.
That happened a few months ago in Philly when they won the Super Bowl. Every time the Bulls won a goddamn NBA championship, it was worse than that shit.
Philly riots.
So what? You're gonna call in the Marines and the National Guard next time the Phillies.
Well, when Boston,
I
remember
meant
when
the Eagles.
Boston won? When Boston won the World Series, that girl got shot in the eye with the beanbag.
Yeah.
And moitered.
Well, she deserved that.
She deserved it for being she was a woo girl. Shouldn't have been there.
And by the way, they correct everything. I mean, when the Eagles win the Super Bowl, you'll see way worse riots down there in Philly again. But
Yeah, like
whatever.
ripping the street lights down.
Yeah.
I
Reach to the
mean,
polls.
I mean, what are you gonna do? The world
Fresh
is
city
just,
every time we win.
the world's just going crazy. It's going crazy, everybody.
They're deporting all the painters.
Oh, Ron's
Oh,
back.
now.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of like Red Sox winning, guy gets a beanbag. Now you're talking
There's
about
a gal.
yeah, she had it coming. So
Same
My
thing you said earlier by a
favorite-
different guy.
My favorite sort of like sports riding, by the way, Philly fans are just the absolute fucking worst.
No, they're the best.
Yeah,
Yeah, you and your
they're so
batteries.
bad, they're good. They're so bad, they're good.
And I'm not a Philly sports fan, but they used the one thing. Oh, they threw batteries at Santa Claus. That was just a
That's because you gave him ammo.
that was just a union guy with a part-time job at the stupid fucking stadium.
Right, they don't talk about Disco Inferno as much, you know. That happened
in
with
Chicago.
Cleveland. Was it Chicago? Or
Chicago.
Oh,
Steve Dahl. Steve Dahl.
Dude, only fucking Philadelphia Eagle fans pummeled Santa.
It wasn't Santa. It was a guy that was dressed as Santa.
You don't know that.
Oh, maybe it was
You
a
don't
black
know
Santa.
that.
It drives
You don't
me
know
nuts when
that.
they go. They threw batteries and snowballs at
Dude, a
Santa.
nationally televised game. It's like the holiday Christmas game.
Dude was a pipe fitter. His regular job, he was a pipe fitter. He
Sounds
wasn't
gay to
Santa
me.
Claus.
My roommate has a video called a
Pipe fitting?
DVD called Pipe Fitting.
Laughing?
His uncle's got a video called Pipe Fitting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can find it on the internet.
My roommate.
Oh, your roommate,
Oh, your roommate.
Yeah.
which is your uncle.
Is he the fitting?
So my
The pipe player.
The
my
pipe fits.
my favorite
He's the pipe receiver.
my favorite.
Did you get in
sports
trouble?
writing-
Did you get in trouble showing his body oil?
No, I don't know if you saw that. Yeah.
He doesn't get.
No, so when I first
what would
moved
trouble
in,
be anyway?
Yeah.
I got something to tell you after he's,
Yeah.
whatever he's getting at here. Who knows? It'll take.
All right,
Give us 2 more minutes. He'll get to the point.
So when I first moved in, I thought I
no,
think
we're talking about the
Pipe
sports
fitting.
riot.
so
pipe fitting.
So
so
I'm
this-
going to move into how you live.
so this is when the Eagles just beat the Pats and Tom Brady, and there's an
Oh, the horse?
well, first of all, there's one guy eating horse shit.
Right.
The
You got to
second
bow
one,
to that, by the way.
Yeah.
You have to.
by the way, I've eaten horse shit before. It's filled with hay.
We're not
I-
bowing
it-
to you too, though. Like, are you
was
looking
a
for bows
dare.
now?
Dude,
There's
I-
like, usually
I
we're
actually-
fishing for
I-
compliments. You
dude,
just
I-
want to bow.
For $10, I chewed horse shit.
Yeah, I'll give you 9.
I did.
That's not horse shit. Those are our tater tots.
Dude, they're all
What are you talking about?
so. Gebhards Bear Culture
Who
is the
says
best
that casually?
Yeah, no.
for $10.
Was it?
I chewed like like when you take red man and you put it in your chicken
Yeah.
coop?
You did that?
So we went.
Why only $10? You could easily get 100 for that.
He's not very smart.
Dude,
Well, not from the guys he's betting.
I'm at the Boys and Club. I'm at the Boys and Girls Sleepover Summer Camp.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, we're
The
young.
boys in club. I like that
You know,
one.
we're like in junior high school. We're at the summer camp, and there's and part of the summer camp is there's horseback riding. So there's fucking horse shit everywhere, and
And I'm hungry.
and one of the guy goes, "Yo, bro, I'll give you money to eat it."
If you're sharing, I'm going to share. You got something to share? I got one.
But hold on,
No, I'm not holding on.
It wasn't bad. It really didn't taste
Sometimes
bad.
horse
No?
crap smells all right.
It was right. It was
Like
like
gay than anything.
dude. It was like chewing horse shit. It's like chewing grass. It was fine. Matter of fact, my gums were very nice after. Anyways, go ahead.
Nicer than before, maybe, but that doesn't.
Did you chew?
Sound like shit.
Did you chew horse shit right before you came here? Because someone should have brushed their teeth.
I had to pay the rent.
Ah!
I prefer bivalves, but
So around the same age, junior high, this guy makes me admit shit. I don't like this.
he doesn't make.
I would.
make you
are
shit.
so open.
Oh my God! Stop spitting on
I
me.
just had a
Stop
tater
spitting.
tot. What do
Not,
you want me to do?
don't blame the tots.
What do you want me to
They're
do?
delicious.
Oh, I just had.
What do you want to wear? Face mask?
Go away.
How about you just swallow your food and not spit it all?
5-foot rule.
See, now that's gross to me.
I mean, it is gross.
You can
Yeah.
spit on me.
Great. That's like two
Okay,
wrongs.
Right. So
What do we be teaching the kids?
when I was in
The
junior,
entrance is over here.
when I was in junior high,
Don't tell me you helped. Fuck you.
Now you're mad, right?
Welcome.
I've always been mad.
Dude, I just made your business.
You've been mad. You've been mad at him since you met him, right?
What? That was awesome.
I think Matt secretly doesn't like me.
It's not a secret.
He's off.
What?
You should listen back to these things.
Anyway, Opie.
So around.
So what else is going on?
5-foot rule, Ron.
So now I'm gonna. So same age, junior high.
Yeah.
To shock my fellow classmates, when the teacher had her back turned,
Ooh.
I would pull the gum off the bottom of the desk and start chewing it. And then the
nothing
whole
wrong with
fucking classroom would go, ah! And then she would always turn around like, what the fuck's going on?
I would rather chew horse shit than do that.
We know that though.
Oh, I stopped doing it when I
So many obvious things, Steve.
What do you mean? What do you mean you stopped doing it?
I stopped doing it when I was like, oh wow, girls are cool. Then I was like, what am I doing?
So instead,
I'm never gonna have a date.
So you went from trying to impress
At
the boys.
what age did you realize they were cool?
What age did I realize girls were cool?
College.
26, 20.
Oh man, pretty young, right?
Yeah, probably.
Pretty fucking young.
Pretty young.
Oh, I had. All right, shut up. Shut.
Don't talk. Don't point at my face.
Fucking you.
Shut up.
I can't do anything with this.
Shut up. We'll get back to you. Shut it.
We'll work on this.
So my grandma had a beach house in Wading River. I was 12 years old. My uncle is about 10 years older than me, maybe 11.
That's so weird.
So very weird. My between my dad, who would be 95 this year, his youngest brother is like 72, 3,
Blah, blah,
4,
yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
in there. Right. All right.
Awesome.
There was like over a 20-year difference. So I was at the beach house, and he brought his girlfriend around, and she had a friend with her who was just a knockout 22-year-old, 23-year-old. I was 12.
Right.
I had nothing. I had nothing going on. I looked.
You could
all
just
of 12.
whistle at her and all you wanted, and
She was very nice to me, and she bought me some ice cream when the good humor guy
show you a boob.
went by. So I was convinced that she actually liked me, and I lost my mind over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then they went off to do adult things and left me behind to make fucking sandcastles.
That's rough.
Well,
It was rough because in my head I was
What
convinced.
sandcastle did you make this time?
Boobies.
how old were you?
I was like 12 maybe.
So at 12 years old,
Castle's a little phallic, boy.
have you at 12 years old have you discovered self-pleasuring, or are you too young?
It's kind of a personal question.
Well, it's okay. We're adults.
No, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
but he wasn't.
Like in other words, did you
You're talking
did
about
you
a 12-year-old.
fantasize about her
I was a late.
with your Tonker trucks?
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Is it Tonker?
He's a tonker.
It was
He's a
Tonka.
tonker, and I like that. But tonker is it's the knockoff version.
Oh.
I was a late bloomer. I was about 12, maybe 13. Puberty hit a little late in my world.
Did anyone
It's
show you
still
how to
going
do
right
it?
now. He's got that soft chest
how
hair
did you
still.
know how to do it?
And I pulled my first pubic hair out
When?
because I wasn't
Today?
ready. I wasn't ready.
But how did you know?
wasn't ready.
How did you know how to do that?
I was taking a bath and I saw one coming in, so I pulled it out and then it obviously made my eyes tear.
And then you cried.
Yeah, because it
That's
hurts.
right, that's
It
right.
hurts.
It's like puberty sucks.
No, that's a true story too.
I believe
I was
it.
like, I'm not ready for this shit.
Sometimes when you start growing the hair,
my G.I. Joes.
sometimes when you start growing the hair, it starts on your balls and it looks like
It doesn't.
and it looks like an old like Asian guy with the chin whiskers.
Well, all right, so
No?
you said sometimes, and that's maybe one time, and that's you.
Thanks, Raph. Thank you.
My
You have an
question
Asian
is,
guy for nuts.
how did you know how to do that? How do you know how to do that? Your brother said,
That's the
"Hey,
worst part. Now I'm picturing his balls.
He wants detail. I'm not talking to you anymore.
no one ever showed me how to do it."
No one
They don't
showed
show
you how to
anyone.
do
What do you
it.
like?
What
Do you
is
think
wrong
everybody's
with
got
you?
like a bunch of dudes? Who are like, all right,
No, I didn't
this is
know.
how you do your balls.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know
That's
how
like,
to do it until like the summer.
what you
The
thought.
first
We all
time
had-
I ever
we all
did
had
it
to kind of
was the summer after I graduated high school.
When he moved in with his roommate.
Do I?
Dude,
we all had to put two
I'm
in
not
there
joking.
together to figure this shit
I'm not
out.
joking.
I did a lot of plumbing in the house.
Opie, the first time I ever
You did not hear what I just heard.
Opie, I'm not
The
joking.
first time he
I
took
ever
care of
had
himself,
Oh,
and
that
be
was
careful,
I see.
was the day after he graduated.
No, that summer, like not even that summer. So I graduated high
Oh,
school.
so it wasn't even the day after.
Hold on, let me tell you. So I graduated high school, and I told you, like the fucking guy is like,
All right, we know about.
he's
the
like,
guy.
yo, get the fuck out.
Let's get some.
I
more
only,
backstory
I
here.
only
When did you
promised.
jerk?
I only promised
When
to
did you jerk off your roommate?
take you while you were in school. That's it. I don't want you fucking. So I go to. So Graduate high
your
school.
tragic life. But first of all, you thought other guys were going to show you how to do that. Second of all,
I didn't know it existed. I didn't know you could
didn't
do it.
until after high school.
No
Did you have any nocturnal?
Did you ever climb the ropes in gym class?
Dude,
you
I'm an only child, and I never joined a circle jerk. No one ever invited
It
me.
explains a lot about the current state of this
No
guy.
one ever showed me. I didn't know.
This guy's
They
jealous.
don't
'cause he
need to
didn't-
show you.
I didn't know you could do it.
This guy's
Like, I
jealous
didn't know
because he
it-
didn't get with other guys.
You didn't talk to
If the
anybody?
thing don't work, the thing
But
don't
I
work,
didn't
man.
know.
Like,
I didn't know
you
that
don't
was.
have to feel
I
bad
didn't know
about
that
it.
was a release.
Bro, you got a problem down there. You know that, right?
I
Because-
remember.
Well, yeah, it looks like an Asian guy. He
Right.
said.
Because it gets to the point when you hit puberty. I was a caddy. Oh, sorry, ladies. Sorry about that. When I was a caddy.
not sorry.
I was a caddy, and I was.
Oh, you probably saw it all the time.
I was caddying for old ladies that weren't lookers.
Oh, that's a.
But you
different
know
type.
when the wind blows, you get one. You get some
Yeah,
action
it's
down
like
there.
a math class.
So I had to get a belt when I was caddying to fucking belt it down.
Yeah. What
Because
did
it was
were you-
happening
Were
20
you wearing
times a day.
sweatpants? That's why I don't wear sweatpants.
No, it was my stupid
Still
caddy
have a math
shorts.
class
My point is,
experience.
when you rolled over in bed at night, something happened. You didn't know
Yeah.
that there was something going
I
on.
would wake up with.
I don't want to
I
ask
would
you
wake
this
up with-
question, but
Go ahead.
did it get firm?
So hold on. So I would wake up with motor. I didn't know that you could physically grab it and the skin would go up and I didn't know that.
So what else
existed.
is going
So
on?
hold on. So,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
it's the summer now. I'm in Boston on Beacon Hill. I'm
Yeah.
living with my mother in a shithole.
Well, that's why you didn't do it.
And I am so fucking horny. I'm like,
You don't know that,
I-
though.
I would,
and
no,
I-
you're going to get us in trouble.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
And
yeah, you kind of are. You kind of are. We've gone pretty far with this.
just to put it that way,
I'm horny.
You finally figured it out.
I figured it out because
There you go.
I was like, there's something wrong. Like the
Yep.
skin was so tight.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Ron, thank you.
You know what?
Thanks. That's Ron Berman. Thank you. You're
Lay me off, Johnny.
You're a weird fucking dude, bro. But you got problems.
Can
you know,
I
can
just say,
we talk about
Dude, it
your
went over
problems?
my
No, I don't want to.
dude, it went over my head.
Well,
and I
everything
could
goes over
hear
your
it
head.
splatter
He
the wall.
thought other guys were
nobody's
supposed to
figured
show
out
him this.
That's
Then he
what-
thought other guys were supposed to invite him to some circle thing. Shut up! Don't say
Dude, I
the
thought I
word.
broke it.
Circular parties.
And then you didn't even you didn't even know what it
Don't
could.
touch me with your fucking
And
body.
you didn't even know what it could do
I
until
didn't know.
after high school.
Dude, once I found out, yo, oh my
Yeah,
I
god.
mean,
no
hey,
kidding.
if you don't know, now you know.
Dude, I was spending
Stupid.
all my money on magazines.
As soon as you find that, out, you throw your beer can collection away. You
Yeah.
throw your baseball cards away.
So
You grab your dumb bike and throw it in
Yeah.
the
Never
dumpster.
I
Never
found
had
out about it
baseball
when I was
cards.
almost 19 years old.
That's tough.
How old were you when you lost your
Jesus
virginity? 25.
Oh my God! Still hasn't happened yet.
Well, one has.
That's not.
The back door has.
It's like,
Well, I couldn't do it. Like I almost.
All right, Ron.
I couldn't.
Maybe
do
you
it.
should
She-
tell all
she
that-
made me.
Maybe tell this to a psychologist, not your friends at a
I
beer
was working
joint.
at Z's
oh,
department
God
store.
damn it! Here we
Not,
go.
not Sears. He had to work
Remember
at
Z's? Sears with a Z. So in Concord, New Hampshire, on weekends I worked at Z's department store, and there was a massive snowstorm. So one of the cashiers,
And then.
the
Told the
skank.
story.
Oh yeah. She
Yeah, and she invited you home.
and she-
Yeah, we know.
Are you sure you're
Nothing
not
happened.
We know.
Not, and
All
I
right,
couldn't
thank
get
you.
it out.
Hey, that's a cute dog. Anything else?
Yeah, anything else?
Peanuts.
Well, I'm gonna tell. So
Anybody
hold on.
allergic to peanut? I don't know.
Here's something actually
I
kind of
want-
scary. Excuse me.
Yep.
Here's something
Yes,
kind of
that was scary as fuck.
So I did a podcast. I did a podcast with
Jesus.
Ron. I did a podcast with Ron recently,
What's wrong with you?
and he did a cribs, and
What's wrong with you?
he showed me around his fucking
So
apartment.
confident.
First of all, he has carpet.
Flow rugs.
He has carpet in his kitchen.
Pasta fazool. I don't know if I can handle this crap no more.
He's got wood paneling everywhere.
Dude, I got confident.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault.
That's wood paneling went away in the
But
'90s.
it's not his fault.
He said it looked like he was on the set of Stranger
He's got a
Things.
dead landlord.
Yeah,
Dude, I got thick carpeting right in front of my sink and
Like
oven.
your mother.
and then he showed the shower curtain, and it has black mold that he's blaming it on just for men. There's so much black mold in his
Yeah,
fucking.
and your hair's still kind of like I don't know, whatever that
I told like here.
He's
the-
got cotton candy hair.
Arabic kind of
Oh,
red.
yeah,
thing
that'll
that
make
they
it
dye in
better.
their beard.
Sure, that'll make it.
Look at that.
Hopefully your beers are covered.
The Three Stooges rejects. That looks great. And then he showed me that his roommate had a bottle of body oil
Body oil.
Unopened.
Not
Body
baby
oil?
oil,
Body oil?
body oil.
Is it like
it said on the thing,
it's
body
a body?
oil.
Is it like, but does it say body oil?
Body-
Like BOWDIE?
By the way, Kate
With a heart over the eye?
He had a brand new, state-of-the-art, high-end
Body oil.
Neutrogena body oil.
How's it state of the art?
That's 15
It's
years
oil.
old and it's never been opened.
State of which art?
Just covered in
Mold,
bathroom.
mold, like everything else in that house.
The whole house is black mold.
So, you want to hear
Do you have
something
any
scary?
vinegar in there? Like you could spray on that stuff and clean up a little
Yeah,
bit?
why not? Why aren't you guys trying to get rid of some of the black mold?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Don't touch my stool.
Black.
Jesus, shut up!
Just yelling black across the street. From my bar.
What are you crazy?
We're not trying to get them in
Black
here.
mold matters. Black mold
At least it
I'm
matters.
just
At least he didn't pause after black for 10 seconds.
after saying it twice.
You don't like that?
Black mold matters.
Black
Okay.
mold matters. You're right.
So you want to hear something scary?
Nope.
First of all, what was the name of the movie with Dennis Quaid and where was it The Day After where New York City freezes over?
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
No.
Did you see it?
That's
Oh,
not Arnold
slow
Schwarzenegger.
down. So they think that's actually going to happen.
Jump on my chopper.
Jump on my chopper. Get on my sled. We sled
Who
right
was
out to
the,
the
so the
south.
guy who played Dennis Quaid's son in the movie was the guy Jake Gyllenhaal
Jake
played the
Gyllenhaal.
son. So we got in your children's lifetime.
Whoa, easy with the finger. Yeah.
You don't like it? So in your children's lifetime, because of global warming, the ice sheets in Greenland, which are fresh water,
Well, supposedly
Greenland's pretty small compared to the map that we're looking at,
So-
so it doesn't.
the ice sheets in Greenland are melting so quickly.
just talk. Don't look at the camera. I'm
The
good.
I-
I'm
the-
good at cinematography.
The ice sheets in Greenland are melting so quickly that the fresh water.
Ron, I gotta be honest with you.
God.
What the hell?
He's mooing. He's mooing. It's the bivalve thing again.
That was a street dog burp.
Did your cud arrive?
That's a street dog burp.
That the fresh
Ron,
water.
you got dreamy eyes.
It utters.
You got dreamy eyes.
Thank you. The fresh water is altering
Want me to put him
the
to
ocean
sleep?
current.
I will to sleep.
I feel dizzy.
Go lie down. Go lie down.
The ocean currents are changing so
damn.
rapidly that in your children's lifetime,
Yeah.
Europe is going to go into a deep freeze
Yeah.
where the average temperature is going to be
Oh my
minus 55. In America,
Thanks, Ron Stradamus.
instead of going into a deep
So more bullshit, by the way. Everything's vague.
You got to
with
do
that
it.
guy.
Yeah, it has to be a little bit vaguer than that. You know what I mean?
If Nostradamus was like this seer, why can't he come up with actual names?
What do you mean?
Where's
you know the
everything a
names?
goddamn riddle? He's French.
Nostradamus didn't predict this. I'm
was
just saying,
French.
scientists are saying that the ocean currents are changing so rapidly that it's going to devastate. It's going to be catastrophic.
Exactly.
It's going to
It's got shit.
it's going to be
In the
catastrophic.
third quadrant. In the third quadrant.
Europe is going to go into an ice age, and America is going to go into a deep heat
Well, eventually, but
in Millie's lifetime.
don't talk about my kids.
And they'll figure it out. They'll build domes or something.
AI will
like the
figure it out.
Simpsons. They figured
They'll
that
build
shit
domes.
out.
AI will figure it out.
Yeah, AI's
By the
gonna-
way, you want it? Here's another consequence of global warming.
Uh-huh.
Did we ask?
Global warming happened. How can you still see Plymouth Rock?
Whoa. That's deep, brother. How can you still see Plymouth Rock?
Mine exploded. Jeez.
Maybe because Plymouth Rock's on higher ground. I don't know.
It's like there's like all sorts of diseases on Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
No, it's the Blarney Stone.
Blarney
Sorry,
Stone.
it's the Blarney Stone.
Never
Everybody's
kissed the Blarney
everybody's
Stone.
they're
So-
getting mouth herpes.
No, but
I didn't put it on there.
What's this guy
So
doing?
because of global warming,
Suck out Ron's asshole.
because of global warming, and because there's
So
really
he needs that.
because we don't have, and because the winters are so mild now, we have an invasion coming up from the Carolinas. We have, you know how we have like what's
Oh, Southern
What's-
Bells?
oh, that'd be nice, huh?
Wouldn't it be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice? Dun, 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 dun.
Dead.
What do you know about that
A
song?
nice sexy Southern belle. So, anyways, because of there's really no winter. Hey, when's the last time we had like significant snow? So
Last year.
because there's no more winters, there's an invasion now coming up from the Carolinas.
There's winter.
We had the
We had
worst winter ever.
yesterday.
It ended yesterday.
So
What are you
the
talking about?
He's just wasting our.
Asian
You're wasting
needle
our time.
ant
You're wasting our
is
time.
now coming up into the Northeast. The Asian needle ant is so venomous.
Stop Asian hate, okay? This is
The
fucked up.
Asian needle ant is so venomous. It's 5 times more venomous.
And
than
it
the
bit your
bee.
foot.
Needle ant.
And
It bit your
And
foot.
if an Asian
And it
needle
became your
ant,
wiener.
you will. I'm trying to help you people. The Asian needle ant is
See,
coming.
you're getting frustrated. We're getting frustrated. You're wordy.
This
You
isn't
don't get to
working
the
out.
point.
You're
And then-
leading and spitting.
Asian
and then we're
needle
trying
ants
to-
are coming,
Oh.
and you will
I
go
think
into
we should see other
what's it called?
podcasts.
Where are they? All right, this is what I hate about that too. The stupid invasions of bugs. Where are the bugs now?
They're on their way.
From where?
South Carolina.
So they're in the Carolinas,
No,
right?
they're
They
on-
seem to be handling the stupid fucking ant
They're all
well.
hot. I
no.
don't care.
No, so if you get bit by
That's
the
what I
ants,
hate about the bug invasion. They're coming. What was it? The killer wasp? What were they called?
killer bees.
The-
No, the
Killer
wasp.
bees.
Remember the wasp that was
Yes,
supposed to
yeah,
take
the
us out?
murder hornets.
The murder hornets.
And then we got the
Yeah.
Asian.
What a great name to scare everybody.
They were living
Yeah.
somewhere else and they moved up north. And my question was always, well, why don't we ask the
An
people where
Asian
they're
carp in the
current-
Mississippi.
where they're currently living? Why don't we ask them how they're handling the murder hornets? They handled them fine.
Killed
What,
them.
what's the other invasion now that
Oh, great. Another
the Asian-
invasion we don't
the
give a shit
Asian
about.
horn, the Asian beetle,
God damn.
The Asian invasion.
the Asian beetle that's doing the trees, right?
It's doing the
The
trees.
Asian- the lantern beetle, the Asian lantern
Yeah,
beetle,
but
the
you
Asian
step on them, they
ants.
pop, and it's easy.
It's why?
They're
why?
just like, they just
but,
smell funny.
but you know they're all called Asian beetle, Asian ants,
Because they're trying to scare us of Asians. And then they say
come
stop
from-
Asian hate.
Asian
They come
COVID.
from China. China.
Is it-
China.
China.
It's the China bugs. The China bugs are in Central Park.
Ron, wow.
Can you invade somewhere else?
Wow, Ron.
You know, when
No.
you see the Asian lantern beetles, you're supposed to kill them
Fly.
immediately.
Lantern fly.
Some other guy just said that.
The fly or a beetle?
Lantern fly.
No.
Man
they're
already
not
said
flies,
it.
they're
I don't step on the lantern flies.
Why?
Can't
Is
do
it, is it Iwi?
Can't do
Is
it.
it Iwi?
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
know
but are you Buddhist again?
I feel bad.
You're
I
back
feel
to
bad.
Buddhism?
Dude,
Do you meditate?
yeah.
How's your chakra?
dude, they
going?
hurt when they fly into you.
Well, they're stupid. They don't know where they're going.
Yeah, they fly
don't
into
hurt,
you all the
though.
time. They think you're a tree.
Does that really hurt
That's a
you?
really
They
weird
probably
magic
flying him a lot.
How does it hurt?
The Asian long-haired beetles, they
No.
hurt.
They don't hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Asian long-haired beetles that
They
you
hurt.
encountered the Asian long-haired
They
beetles.
hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Was it like a long hair out of the mole?
What else do I have over there?
Well,
Ronnie's?
You need your satchel?
We did his list.
Is
There's only
there anything
two left.
Well, we didn't do his list then. We got
4.
Okay.
The
We can-
only
we can do
letter
this.
that doesn't appear in any U.S.
Oh,
state
this is a good one.
is-
No, don't wait, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say how smart you guys are.
I know this.
Ah, this one.
You know what? Don't say it, please. So there's only one letter. There's only one letter that's not in any U.S. state's name. What letter does not exist in any U.S. state? There's only one letter.
P.
I'm going to go first.
Do you know it?
Don't give a shit.
A.
No, so close, but not.
No.
Oh, well, I'm out.
Oh yeah. No, I
That's why
also
said P.
Oh,
I
well.
also don't give a shit. So
You know?
It's probably Q.
It is Q. Did you know that?
of course it's cute.
Q is the only letter that
It's
is
Korean.
not
Because it
in
needs
any.
you. It needs you.
No,
all
it's
the
Q because
time.
we all play Scrabble.
Jeez.
I didn't know that.
The letter Q stinks.
Well,
Yeah,
Put
like
down
skates.
Quebec.
Well, they're out.
Well, obviously it's Q.
Hey, that's what
You
that was
didn't
awesome.
know that.
Well, you know what?
I literally said it's
What's
Q.
what's the last thing on the list?
Oh, but that wasn't your first choice.
I said A is a dumb
To get
joke.
out, you dumb shit.
Oh, okay.
And then I went with the real
How about
answer.
Arkansas?
It was obviously Q.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
I want you to feel that look.
You got super chat.
I feel like you're gonna pineapple.
We got a super chat coming in. Super chat. This would be from Matthew Davies. Hey, Ope, just tuned in, wondering what beers you guys are drinking. Also, tell Ron to be quiet.
Okay, so Ron, be quiet. The beer that we're drinking
Yeah.
was the Grim Light. Grim Light from Grim Brewing
The
in Brooklyn,
key is
New York.
was.
Was.
The key is was.
Do you think
The
Ron, the
key is-
waiter, wants to go get us a couple of beers?
Oh, Ron, you want to get us a
Oh,
couple?
that ain't, but I don't
What
care.
are we drinking?
No. Ron's not
The
getting.
one that we just
No,
talked about.
Ron's not
live
getting
on
me
the
a
air.
beer. Nope.
No, that's right. We got gloves. We got gloves. We'll put some gloves on the
He's gonna
thing.
spit in it.
He could get a tarp.
He's gonna mush his stupid foot in it.
He's
He's gonna do
gonna-
something.
He's gonna talk to it for an hour and a half.
He's got
Say
one more.
nothing.
He's got one more.
Can I tell you what modern technology has done for us?
Please, dude.
You know, there's a pill now that can. I put it down. So now there's a pill on the market that will make your farts smell like chocolates
No,
and
there isn't.
strawberries. Yeah, there is.
No.
Google it.
Yeah,
See,
but it won't
chocolate
work.
and strawberries.
Yeah.
Same
It
thing.
won't work. It still smells like farts.
No, because right now
It's
I
just
probably
chocolate farts.
Dude,
Whoa.
right-
It's just chocolate flavored
No.
farts. It's still farts.
wouldn't you rather have that than fucking egg salad? And
I don't
seaweed?
care, man.
Can you
No.
imagine a girl with a fucking strawberry rose fart? Nice.
I can imagine that.
I've been with my wife 20 years.
You should feed her some
A little
pills.
longer than 20 years. Holy shit. I've
She's never farted?
No, I have no. I don't know when they shit. I don't know when they fart.
They don't.
It's
Who, your wife?
Except mine.
Is that a
Yes.
cultural thing?
Mine does it for all of them.
Oh, that's a cultural thing.
no, it's a
Sorry, honey.
female thing.
No, it's not because,
You gotta date or do something. You gotta live your life.
dude, I know girls are just like
Ferns
they
don't
have.
fart.
What are you talking about? I know girls
Does
who
your
just.
wife? Does your wife fart?
Mine does, yeah. You want to hear it?
Yeah. All right.
I'm sure I got one on my phone somewhere.
Oh really?
Dude, I've been with girls who farted and then like they have to like they're like guys are like, you know what I mean? They get the wet farts.
You've been with girls.
You ever have? Let me tell you something. It's not nice when you have a wet fart and you're wearing a
All right, well,
G-string.
I'm putting them underneath.
Thank you.
Thank
Keep
you.
them up high.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what is this again?
Hold them high. This is the what did I say? Oh, the Grim Light. Grim Light. We're back on light beers, but it's craft light.
To the Spanish
so-
king.
At least to the Spanish king.
Ron's good. Extremely.
Just the roommate.
Sorry, Ron. We didn't
Your
get
roommate
you. on.
Spanish,
Cheers.
or is it
It's a fella.
king?
Your roommate's Spanish?
Sit on this throne.
But his
Why do you think his breath smells?
his apartment is
Hey, Lydia.
disgusting.
This girl looks like she's in one of those like.
She's one of our regular customers. She's a kind girl.
She looks like she's the girlfriend of. She looks like she's the girlfriend of like the triad, like the leader of the triad.
so
The
fucking
Yakuza.
racist.
How are you so racist?
No, but look at her. She's smoking.
pretty gross.
It looks like she's running a card game.
Well, she smokes, she pokes.
You know
So
what I mean? It looks like she's smoking. She's running
All right,
a card game
all right.
for the
All right, I'm gonna
Yakuza.
say that wrong.
Huh?
hello.
Maybe
how are
she's
you,
just
Lydia?
maybe she's just a
And-
nice woman.
And no, but she's the one that like fucking cuts off a finger because you owe
Whatever you do, stay away from this.
you
man in
have
blue.
debts. You have debts.
Thanks.
Stay away from him.
All right.
Man in blue.
Scott Watson, show the shirt of the day.
Did I show
Ron, move out of the way.
Oh, wait, that's all.
Faster.
Here's shirt of the day.
The shirt of the day.
I miss you,
It's
man.
Mongo.
Oh,
Mongo. Only
I'm
Mongo.
so glad you're here, man.
I'm only a pawn.
Mongo only pawn in Game of Life.
Dude, he just
I forgot
died.
about him.
Who did?
He did. Mongo.
He died a long time ago.
No. Just recently.
Brian Wilson.
I know Brian Wilson.
He literally texted
We go
me.
way back.
Because I know a lot about the Beach Boys of Brian Wilson. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of good and timely considering Brian Wilson died. And then he had nothing. He literally had
Coming
nothing.
back.
No, we had
Well,
the
I
same.
like
No,
that.
we
And then
had
I
the
had-
same thing many times, which
Flip
is
your phone over.
almost as good as something.
And then I had to struggle and come up with Beach Boy.
I had a
knowledge.
stroke.
The fact is, I wasn't a big fan of the Beach Boys. They were too poppy for my taste. Good
It's
Vibrations
just,
was
baby,
cool.
Come on.
Oh, and that
Who likes surfing
oh.
anyway?
actually one of the greatest songs ever was a Beach
Surfing
Boys Beach Boys song.
Yeah, which one was that?
God only knows.
It really is not one of the
God
greatest.
only knows.
Because if one of the greatest, they would have to be one of maybe 11 or 111 or I don't know. It's not up there for me.
God only knows.
What?
It's a,
Dios.
God only
Dios.
knows is a good song. What?
Speaking of songs, if you want to, so you know the police song "Every Breath You Take."
Yeah.
It's not a love song. Do you know what the song's about?
Marita.
Do you know?
Unalive.
Serial
Vagina.
No. So
Vagina.
every breath you
Oh,
take. So
Please.
Sting says.
Stink?
So Sting goes. Everyone confuses this song that it's about a love song. He goes, no. He wrote this song about he had a friend who was.
You know.
He had a female friend. He
You
had
don't
a
know what a
female
friend
friend who was being obsessively stalked by her ex. So that's what Every Breath You Take is about, a woman being obsessively stalked by her ex-lover who was a friend of Sting. That's the origin story of
Horse
that.
shit around here
Did
to
you
eat?
know that, Opie? Did you know
I
that?
sort of knew that one. Sort of.
All right, what is
I
entertainment?
forgot about it, but so
You know, shut up, dickhead.
Enter Sandman is
Nobody heard
about crypto.
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 Oh, it's about crypto.
Crypto predictions.
That's cool.
Yeah, from
88?
1983.
93?
Dude, I thought that
Oh,
was...
he's
Dude,
back!
no, I thought that song was for when Mariano Rivera comes in.
Yeah, you
Wow, Ron. Wow, that sucked. Wow, that sucked, Ron. All right, I got one. The laugh at the beginning of Roxanne by the Police.
Okay. What about
You
it?
know that?
Yeah. No. Yes.
That was a mistake.
Ah.
That wasn't supposed to be in the song.
That was awesome.
They were in between takes. Sting backed up and hit the keyboard, I think, because I think there's a little noise there. It's like the keyboard,
And laughed so he
Being
didn't get his
hit.
ass kicked.
and then he laughed like, "Oh, what an idiot I am!" And then the producer, whoever produced that
Well,
record,
it's genius.
it's like, "This is good. We gotta keep it in the record."
It must be nice to be one of those guys, just thinking. What? Here he comes.
The
again.
beginning of 48 Hours, Eddie Murphy in the jail, right, singing Roxanne.
Did he laugh? You just offered that as a.
It's a nice little
It's
piece
better
of
than I'm doing,
information.
but I'm also like
Huh?
checked out. I'm trying
What
to
happened
think
to-
about ways to end it.
But what happens in his brain? It's like, "Oh my god, I haven't done anything in 10 seconds.
I gotta
10
say
seconds.
something.
I gotta say
I
something.
gotta fart out of my
I gotta
mouth.
say something. I gotta say
I
something."
got a queef out of my mouth. Oh my!
Oh, sorry. Should we get into the Aerosmith "Sweet Emotion"? They broke the that little, I forget the instrument, but they break that
The
in the beginning.
triangle.
No, the way it goes up,
Hit it too.
that little vibration one. He broke that, and that's in the song. And
Oh, the theremin.
the shaking is actually sugar packets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. They forgot maracas, so they were using sugar packets. So Steven Tyler going,
Everybody drinks black and bitter coffee today.
how's that go again?
There you go.
Well, with Rod.
That's pretty good.
Steven Tyler saw an early Led Zeppelin show.
Is
It
that
was
after
heavily
wrapped his
influenced
mouth
by.
around a watermelon.
He was from York.
And he heard Led Zeppelin doing "Train Kept a Rolling" all night long. He brought that song back to the band, even though it was a cover for Zeppelin too. Or also.
I didn't realize
That's
he
10 seconds.
but
is up.
Zeppelin
But
too.
Steven Tyler was a young rock musician. He wasn't even a star yet. He saw an early show of Led Zeppelin in Boston at a small club and went.
Well, that'll inspire you unless you're Scott Watson.
And he freaked the fuck out and went back and told Joe Perry, the rest of the guys, what he just saw.
So Steven Tyler talks about this, how
How hot his daughter is.
it was serendipitous. Guess where?
I hate that word.
He just read
Yeah.
it out. Today.
So guess where?
I never
Is that
never
the ice
liked it.
cream store.
Steven Tyler, who knew Joe Perry at the time, but they weren't in a band together, runs into Steven Tyler runs into Joe Perry. Where? In fucking Woodstock. And Steven Tyler goes, I knew, because he was
Don't
saying,
take the blue pill.
he said,
To make it
I
so.
knew when I ran into my friend Joe Perry at Woodstock that we were gonna form a band together. At that moment, he goes, I had an inspiration that we were gonna be a major fucking rock star. He said it was like divine
What a
inspired.
hell of a reflection he had.
No, but whatever. I mean,
I'll tell you why I hate that story.
why?
Because a million guys had that exact same thought and it never happened.
No, but it did happen.
We're gonna
Fucking-
be fucking
but it did.
famous. Hey, as soon as we get out of this muck and mire,
Yeah, right. We're gonna be
We're
the
gonna
new
be
Rolling
rich and
Stones.
awesome.
We're gonna be the new
And
Rolling
have
He
hot
Stones.
daughters.
said he
Where'd you
was-
park, by the way?
He
How many
said-
days is it gonna take to get
He
out of
said
here?
he was like tripping balls, saying, "This is what I want to do. I want to be a rock star." And all of a sudden, Joe Perry and Steven Tyler find each other at Woodstock, and there is the genesis of
I
Aerosmith.
don't think this
Speaking
story
of
is true.
Genesis,
It is true.
I don't think the
Dude,
story's
I'm,
true.
excuse me, I'm the
Come on
only
outside.
person that was in the Air Force One fan club. All right, so I know this. I was in Air Force One fan club. So, you know the song "Walk This Way," like going down on a
No.
Muffet.
never heard it.
So
Going
that
down on a
song,
Muppet.
you know, going down on a Muppet. So that song got awarded like like the PBS sort of like.
I hope the one going down on
Like-
one of the Muppets was the guy that's yelling from the balcony at the Broadway shows.
Steven Tyler.
Oh, he's going down.
Ron loves Aerosmith because he thought the lyric was going down on a muffin.
Yeah, pistachio.
Steve, so
Oh, it's not muffin.
walk this way.
Mommy,
go down
can
on
you
a
make
muffin,
me muffins?
Got an award
with
from
you now.
from
It
the
took an hour, but
Christian
I'm with you
Family
now.
Coalition. And Steven Tyler goes, dude, going down a muffin is about, eating.
Yeah, we know.
And he did, and he goes, I can't believe they gave us an award like the Christian Family Coalition, like clean rock and roll.
That's great.
Wow, that was awesome, Ron.
Great.
No one knew that.
I'm
I
brain
didn't put
dead.
anything about topics.
I'm toast.
We lost 50 fucking people because of that story.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
down.
forget to like
We're down to
and
two.
subscribe.
We're down to 2 people. Thanks.
I power wash myself now.
All right, should we start?
Stop coming back over here.
Should we start wrapping up, or we
I
got?
would- yeah, I think I gotta go.
Where you gotta
drive off
go?
a bridge.
Why? Oh, there's our. Hey, bud, how you, man? Good to see you. Hey, man.
Who smells better? Him
Oh,
or
so
Ron?
what I learned is when you see that guy, you don't say, "Hey, how's it going?"
He gets mad.
Because no, he's like, "Not very good."
Right. We're
And,
talking about
it's like a dumb phrase that you just drop to somebody. Hey, how's it going?
We're talking about
He's honest.
We're talking about one of our homeless friends. Where when you used to have the barrels out there, we actually drank with him. But he's either like pretty cool or
really mad
and really scary.
So the one time he came to me, he's like, he goes, "Well, I've been staying at my sister's house, but she don't let you do no drugs in the bathroom." They're like, "Oh, well, like smoking drugs, because otherwise you might not know." He's like, "Yeah,
right.
You can't do those."
I can't do
So I'm just gonna hang out here for a couple of weeks.
Don't smoke crack.
Don't smoke crack.
Oh my god. No.
What?
Oh,
Don't smoke.
Oh my god.
You see what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't want to go away.
You gotta go right outside.
Just
You gotta go
always
over here.
has- I can't handle this shit much longer. I just don't know if I want to be around anymore.
Until he gets it right here.
And then fart.
No, Ron, the waiter. I guess he didn't get enough attention today.
Yeah.
You want it, Ron? You want me to go street cam for this?
Just
Ron, this is the beginning for street cam. Let's go street cam.
Oh, but he's wearing a whoopee. Whatever he's wearing, you can push him down the stairs. He'd be fine.
Yeah.
Let's try.
All right, let me go.
Let's bring him to the Bronx. That big set of stairs in the Bronx. Let's bring him there. Big set of stairs.
Let's end this way.
Lost all of my.
All right, we got the street cam. There's Ron. Hey, Ron. Oops. Ron's
That's his mom after he was
Free
born.
farts at Gebhards. Would you like this a little squeeze?
I don't like this.
Free farts at Gebhards.
This is how you drive customers away.
Free farts at Gebhards.
Maybe try a
Would you
different
like
phrase that's a
squeeze,
little bit
honey? You want to give it a squeeze?
something different, maybe.
Go ahead. Oh, I was ready.
they're walking way around you.
Yeah.
She touched me.
So Ron's wearing his Halloween costume.
Free farts at Gebhards.
Go in the middle of the road. For real. Go double yellow.
Wait for
Would you like the squeeze?
Lay down and
Would
see
you
if,
like the
see if the
squeeze?
bus hits you if you fart.
Go in the middle of the road for a quick second.
Free farts at Gebhards.
Try something else.
Step
Try,
right
try
up,
a different
everybody.
name. Try Gebhards.
Free farts at Gebhards.
It's not what we
Does
mean.
this make you run out of the bar or go in?
One fart gets you a free beer.
Oh, Ron, stop. Hey, Ron, stop. Ron, fucking stop.
Ron, we're trying to
That's
get.
gonna kill you in a second.
We're trying to get
Put your,
customers. We're trying to get
I'm
customers.
gonna help.
All right, let me.
That's it, I'm done.
That was
Yes,
amazing.
you're done.
That was amazing, Ron. What a mess coming in. Yeah, I would say so, and that's.
Just try not to be visibly perturbed. Fuck me, man.
The whoopee has arrived.
You can go at it, man.
What?
Shut up, Ron. Please just shut up and change into that bong outfit or whatever the hell you got in there. Maybe be a windmill. Something.
Maybe be a mime.
Jesus, Ron. Let me go back to the. Hold on, Ron. Let me. Don't.
Ow!
Why are you coming
Jesus
back over
Christ!
here? All right, this is.
Keep right in.
All right, Ron.
Jesus, Ron. Kiss him.
I think we're gonna
Kiss
end.
him. You're getting thrown out the fucking window.
Can I go home now?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi!
Let's go home. All right.
It's not a
Does that
real
mean you
whoopee.
come
It's not a
inside
real.
and drink?
You come inside. What?
All right.
Free farts at Gebhards.
All right, we got it,
think
Ron.
that's enough, Ron.
He's not
It's not nice. It's
Read-
kinda like shitty.
it?
Yeah, you're shitty.
Read the room. The owner's not happy about your free farts.
Opie says it.
He's just
I don't
explaining.
wear a whoopee cushion and bother people that might walk in and have a craft beer.
All of those old ladies that you walk by were our normal regulars.
I think
drinking
this is
tequila
helping.
shots.
Yeah.
It's helping something.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Too hot. Go away.
We're gonna go.
You've been on every fucking second.
That's
Go
Ron
away.
Berman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about all the.
That's Ron Berman on all the socials. Ron the Waiter, Ringworm Ronnie, Broadway Ronnie,
About to be skinned, Ronnie.
Black Mold Ronnie,
Health Department, Ronnie.
Mercer
Hey,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Mercer.
Can I be honest with you? So Michael Bergen Jr. ordered the tater tots from Gebhards Bear Country. They're fucking delicious. Crispy on the outside, soft on the
Just when I
inside.
think you couldn't be any stupider, you go and totally redeem yourself.
There you go, baby. Fucking the best tater tots on the Upper West Side. Gebhards Beer Culture.
Spit on
Huh?
You got my leg.
And you pooped
They
on
got
me.
the tater tots, and he has homemade maple syrup sausage.
Homemade maple syrup. Okay, I thought we were going to stop it with homemade maple syrup. That is that pause after black.
Matt's a big fan of a little marketing and a little
Yeah.
plug. You're a big fan of that, aren't
Don't
you?
worry, they'll show you their butts if you come in there and like high five somebody.
All right, thanks, Ron. You're terrific.
Oops.
Tater tots are fucking top of the line at Gebhards.
Now you're just being a dick.
You know, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, Irene just arrived.
Oh, let's get her on here. Tell her.
All right, get Irene.
Uh-oh, we're out. We're done.
You just dropped everything.
Should have done that before when.
Why didn't you drop everything when Ron was on?
Is nothing working?
I think we're still on.
No, just
everything.
Bill.
All right,
That's
everything.
just the matter.
You want to get Irene on real
It's just
fast?
that. Rainy!
Irene!
Irene! We need. She can't hear either.
No,
Obviously.
all right, someone go grab Irene.
She can't
real
walk,
fast.
Go grab
talk,
Irene.
hear.
Go
think.
grab Irene.
Oh,
All right.
she's
Yeah,
good.
like that.
She's so
Like
sweet.
that.
I was
Like
just
that.
kidding.
She was the one that
She
we
can
promoted heavily, and she came on the live stream with a knife and fork. Man doesn't like when I eat my chicken wings and burger with a knife and a fork. Oh my god!
And well, sorry for recommending.
I used to be a big radio star. You think you're?
I got somebody for you. Oh, trust me, she's a dime.
Oh, but you're a big star in my heart.
Matt, you think you're mad? Think about it. Think about where I used to be, and you're mad.
I mean, if you're still around,
All
we
right.
can all do this.
All right. All
Listen,
right.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're feeling
Oh, but
sad,
you're gonna be a
If
big
there's
star
something
again. Compliments of Ronald Berman. Don't you worry.
No, you're gonna bring us to the
Ronald
promised
Sterling
land?
Berman is
You're gonna
gonna.
bring us
I'm
to
gonna take
jail.
you. I'm taking you all with me. You're all gonna ride on my wings.
We're not going to your apartment.
Cue up Thunder Road, baby.
I thought this was going to be the never-ending story, and he's going to be.
Lightning crashes.
Little baby crash.
That everyone.
How's that go? The live song?
Lightning
crash. There was the placenta falls to the floor. Oh, gross, man.
Live.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We
hate
said
that.
lightning crashes, so we had to
Lightning
start singing about placenta.
Wait, Michelle just
You know,
bought you
hey,
beer.
hey, you guys want to hear a fact? Here's
Speaking
a
of
fact. Bet you
placenta.
can't guess what song says placenta.
Placenta. I believe the color of the placenta is what I'm wearing. Look at me.
Why can you choke on the umbilical cord?
Thanks, Ron.
Breach.
I was just saying, if you're not a Springsteen fan,
The placenta doesn't make sense.
That's how you sing those songs, though.
Yeah.
American Dream.
Street band, but I call him E now.
90s grunge song with just vowels.
Which one?
Ted.
What?
Remember Ted the movie?
Ted the movie.
Ted the movie.
With
He
the Ted
sang,
D. Bear.
like,
Marky Mark.
I think he was singing Pearl Jam. But it's just using all vowels.
Makes sense.
OMG.
All right, we're going.
Shut up.
Wow, we're going.
On that great note.
That's
Thanks, Scott.
That's Scott from up the river. This is
Scott.
Matt, who owns two
Okay.
joints. We
no
got.
longer. I think we're gonna shut them both after this. I'm just gonna go.
No,
I'm gonna go.
the tater
I just
tots and the maple syrup.
You can have the
sausage.
tots, man. Keep the fryer. Have the tots. I
Dude,
just
honestly,
I just want it over,
Like,
man.
I mean, we can all relate.
What about
to
the
tater tots
sausage?
in
What
high
about the sausage?
school.
Talk about the
sausage.
sausage, Ron.
The sausage.
Share something
You like a
else
nice
about-
thick sausage.
Spicy sausage.
Talk about Gebhards
Matt-
sausage.
Matt Gebhardt, the owner of Gebhardt's Beer Culture,
Hates the shit out of you.
personally molds and makes with his own hands maple syrup sausage. Nobody does maple syrup sausage like Matt Gebhardt. He has the best maple syrup sausage
Sounds like
I
he's
have ever
trying to be nice,
tasted.
but what he's doing right now is he's just digging it deeper and deeper and deeper.
Sausage.
All right.
You want to show your leg wound to end this
No.
thing?
Nope,
Oh,
absolutely
all right.
not. You know what?
I wasn't sure.
We could do a sidewalk
All right, I
cam
wasn't sure.
and put a telescope on it.
All right, I wasn't sure.
You know, and you
I-
could
I
hang out
thought-
on the other side of the square.
You know how some
over by
bands
the hot dog place.
You know how some bands play their hit twice. I was thinking, you know,
What?
maybe.
Who does that?
Don't get Jesus Christ.
Play the hit twice?
No, he's meaning like
No, he's
like
not.
in a
mean-
big
don't let him
concert.
tell us what he
Like
means.
you
Oh,
think you think I finished? You think
Oh,
I
good.
finished? But I'm gonna come
You
out
don't
for two
finish.
more songs.
No, you don't finish. 'cause
I'm
you
coming
never
up
even
for two more
started.
songs.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go.
Like who? I just if you have one. It's
Modern
you know,
English did "I'll Melt with You" twice when I saw them a million years ago,
That's like,
and Paul
did
Simon
they open with it and close with it?
pretty much.
Let's keep the crowd.
Pretty much, they had no other songs really.
Look at this.
And then Paul
my
Simon.
God.
What a quick jam.
Oh no.
Man, I'm
Cottage
sorry.
cheese.
I thought you were. Jesus, Ron. Oh
Hey.
my.
Hey.
And then Paul Simon did. You could call me out.
He's like, I miss Garfunkel.
I saw Paul Simon in Rochester. Had to
I
have
gotta have ginger dress up.
had to have 20 to 30 musicians on the stage, African musicians.
Hey,
They did a
Oops,
amazing version of "You Could Call Me Out," right? Long version. People were loving it.
Okay.
Everyone was standing and loving the song. It finally ended about 10, 12 minutes later. And he goes, "Wow, that was so much fun. Let's do it again." And then, okay, all right.
I'm listening, but I have to watch. I have to watch the parallel.
They're parking your car.
You have to watch your car being parked.
I
I thought we were gonna have.
I get it.
It's
I
not
get
his car.
I get it.
It's not his car. It doesn't have
I get it.
the toe pack mirrors
I
on
get
it.
it. I get it. It wasn't like, my
I just,
Stairway to Heaven
I
story,
did ask
but
you,
I
but-
figured it was something
This guy
worth.
sucks.
Wait, you asked the question.
Yeah, but you're long-winded. It just
Ah,
reminded me of Ron, and
All
I,
right.
I'm
Of course.
so here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody calls Opie long-winded. Nobody. You're welcome. Opie.
Matt just did.
Long in the tooth, maybe.
The toofuses.
All right, let's go.
So
My buddy Matt, he owns Gebhards.
Get to the flat.
this will be the last time you see me alive.
Gebhards. Gebhards.
Gebhards.
What movie is this from? Nobody
Tommy
says
Boy.
that.
Oh,
No. Nobody talks to me
Lebowski.
like that. My mother talked to me
Caddyshack.
like that once.
oh, Mafia.
My mother
Mafia.
talked to me like that
Mafia.
once.
Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously.
Of course,
Damn
we
it.
talked about this the other day.
Oh wow, that was great.
Mafia
play
was
the
like,
All right,
oopsie mama.
Ready?
I'm just ending. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just,
yeah.
I'm
It
just
was
gonna
nice
hit this.
to-
I'm just gonna hit this.